Okay. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Sprints. Sorry for the delay, but my computer chose this morning to do an update. That's why I'm late. Had I known that it was going to try and do an update, I would have turned on the computer sooner. But we are here now. So, good morning. Hello. Happy Sunday. Let's get into sprints. You can't see it, but I'm sitting on the edge of my chair because I have books behind me. I need to put them somewhere. How is everyone this morning? I'm glad that I can't physically talk to you guys right now because this ear is clogged. We were in the pool yesterday, and even though I did the droplets to get the water out of your ear, it still feels clogged. I don't know why. It's not as bad as it was yesterday, but it's still a little clogged. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully it will go away. I keep going like this, maybe to try to get the water out, but So, things that I'll be doing today. I have to fold laundry, of course. I have to clear out the books from my chair. And I'm actually going to be trying to read today. I'm trying to finish A Good Running Away by Kevin Petway. This is the book for Kelly over at the Cursed Dragon Ship. They have a book club going. And so this is the first inaugural book. They're going to be reading the whole series, but this is book 1. I'm liking this so far, and I'm only 95 pages in. I'm at chapter 18. So, and this is like an indie book. So it fulfills all the requirements that I want it to do. And so we're going to read that today. I need to catch up on my reading. And if I remember correctly, the book discussion for this is next Friday, the 22nd. I want to say at 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern time, I think. So we'll see. I look forward to it. It's really fun. Let's see who all is here, and we can get going on our sprint. Oh my God. I can't believe my computer this morning. Anne is here. Good morning. Not feeling well, but I'm going to try and read. Make sure you take care of yourself first, then read, please. We need you to be 100% better, but I do hope you feel better soon. I know it's going to be getting to that part of the year where cold and flu season is coming, so make sure you do all of the things, hydrate, make sure you have all the things. Swank is here. Howdy, everybody. Happy Black Cat Appreciation Day. Happy Thrift Store Day. And happy Non-Profit Day. Let's see. My computer's search bar also says it is the 117th anniversary of the first cartoon. So there you go. All of the different days. Nadim says, hello, everybody. Good morning. Let us know what you're reading or working on today. Good morning, Alicia from Vanessa. Hello, hello. I just finished a book, so now I'm just doing some August auditing. Ooh. What book did you finish? Let us know. And what did you think of it? My copy of Fear the Flames should be coming today, and I did already buy book 2, so I'm just gonna binge them and see how they are. And then I also got the fantasy fiction formula book. That was a recommendation by Kelly. That should help with my writing. So I look forward to all of them. And it's my depression and anxiety. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you can get them under control or settled. I know that that stuff is no fun, but just take the day and rest. And Kat's here. Good morning, Alicia and friends in the chat. Last night I started All Good People Here by Ashley Flowers, and I'm still reading The Gunslinger and Atomic Habits. I believe I am one chapter behind where we're supposed to be for Atomic Habits. So once I do my daily pages of this, then I will go and get the Atomic Habits book off my desk and try to get caught up. Vanessa said, I finished The Last Dragon King by Leah Stone and gave it 4 stars. I think I might have that one. I'll have to look in the first sprint and see, because that sounds familiar. Is it like a blue cover with a crown on it? Or maybe it's a sword. Maybe it's both. I don't know. I'll look in the first sprint and see, because that sounds familiar. I'm glad that you liked it, though. I want to read that one at some point. Kim is here. Good morning. Currently cleaning and have 30-ish minutes left in The Serpent's Bride. Nice. How are you liking it? Also, my book arrived. Thank you. You're so welcome. I'm glad it arrived in one piece. That means Sam should be getting hers too, because I sent them both on the same day. Nadim says good morning to Kimberly. Anne says, I have a copy of Fox by Joyce Carol Oates that I am willing to give away. Ooh, I've never heard of that one. I mean, I know who the author is, but I've never heard of that particular book. If you hear barking, it's my children. I don't know what they're doing. Ashley is here. Hello, hello. I believe you may be new to the channel. Welcome. I have not seen you before. Hi, everyone. Hoping to finish up A Marriage at Sea this morning and then move on to Cattywampus. Oh, I have never heard of that one. I hope you're enjoying them. Yes, Blue with Crown. Okay, yes, I have that one then somewhere over there. I want to read that one. Did it take very long to read? It's a standalone fantasy but has an interconnected series. I think I might have 2 books by that same author. I'll look. I'm interested in reading the rest of this series now. That's usually how it happens. I start like with one book and then I go, ooh, I want to read the rest of them. It's like that with the Erin's Obsession. So we read that series and now I'm trying to like go back and read all of the other series that are interconnected. So I've been reading or trying to like collect them so I can just binge read them. I have all of the first series, which is Mary the Scot. So I have those. And then I just started collecting, I think it's Wild Scots is the second series. Kim says, good morning, Nadim, Vanessa, Kat, Anne, Ashley, and Swank. Kat says, hey to Kim. Hey, Kim from Vanessa. Ashley says, yes, I'm new. Welcome. We do all kinds of videos on this channel, mostly bookish content, but I also do time-lapse Lego builds. Sometimes you will see me go to theme parks in my area, mostly Universal, but I do throw in occasional Disney. Let's see, what else have I done? I've done a car maintenance video. I thought that would be fun, but it's whatever I feel like posting, really. But that's the main like thing. I also do planner videos, and I'm trying to sneak peek. I'm trying to come up with a way to do like a book journal with me type thing. So we'll see if I can pull that off. Because I bought one of those like square 8x8 dot grids, And so I've been going down Pinterest rabbit holes to try and find spreads that I would like to try and set up, and we'll see how it goes. I also have to see about my reading planner. I have both budget and everyday planner for next year, but I need to see if the woman that puts out my reading planner, if she has put out the new ones yet, or when she's doing that, because I would like to do that as well. I have things in the works. Kim says, I've enjoyed it. It's a dark vampire romance, slow burn-ish, enemies to lovers, I think. I'm interested to see how it ends since it's book 1. What are you reading again? I already forgot. Serpent's Bride. Ooh. Now, is this going to be a trilogy or a duology? Do we know? It sounds good. Especially when you have slow burn, enemies to lovers, vampires. I'm intrigued by that alone. I want to read it. I'm gonna add it to my list. Ren, hello everyone. I'll be starting The Library at Hellbore by Cassandra Call while I do some work. I saw that one at the bookstore the other day, or maybe it was Target. It was one or the other. And I was like, that looks pretty. It had like, the one I saw had purple sprayed edges, I think. And the cover was like purple and black. I'll add that to my list, but it's not like I need to have it right now. I read another book by Leah Stone yesterday that was YA, Fallen Academy Year 1. That's also a series, and each book is a different year in school. I wonder if that's the one I have. I'll look in the first sprint and see if those are the ones I have, because I have a couple of her books, I think, but I haven't been able to get to them yet. I have a game or challenge, whatever you want to call it. I'm putting that together, and so my husband's going to help me with it. There'll be a video on it later, but it's coming. It's coming soon. Kat says, welcome, Ashley. Swank says, howdy, Whimsy. Ashley, I'm finding all these new and fun channels from Arc August thanks to Vanessa. Have you seen the spreadsheet for all of the sprinting? Because there's a whole spreadsheet that we have that Vanessa has created, and you can find sprints basically around the clock every day of the month. So you will find a whole bunch of channels. But we're glad that you're here. Let us know if you have a channel of your own, and we can add you to the spreadsheet. I love your t-shirt, Alicia. The Aristocats is a favorite of mine. I got this when we went to Disney. Here, let me hide because it just says bougie, and then it has Marie. You know how she's always... But I found that when we were at Magic Kingdom for Disney Day, and it was actually the size that I needed, they didn't have. And so we asked, and she was able to find one in the back. So I was like, yay. But I like Marie as well. She's one of my favorites. I'm hoping that I can find a few more. If I could find a child's version of this, then I could give it to Lorelai because she loves Marie. But I haven't been able to find one yet. Kat says to Ren, I received my copy of The Library of Hellbore from Owl Crate the other day. It's a beautiful edition. Ooh, I want to see. Are you going to do a video on it? Or like a book haul of sorts? That would be cool to see. Ashley says, yes, I'm obsessed with a good spreadsheet in sprints, so I love that. Yay! Ashley says, I don't have a channel, but would love to start one eventually. Just jump right in. You don't need much. Just jump right in. And eventually you'll figure out what it is that you need along the way. But we would love to add you to the BookTube community. Everybody is so friendly. Kim says, I love Marie, right? I even love her brothers, but Toulouse and Belios, I think that's his name. But she is my favorite. Me too. Everybody loves Marie. Ren says to Kat, I love the printed hardcover design on the Owl Crate edition. Ooh. I did get a couple of new books that are pretty gorgeous, and I have to do a video on them, but I have a lot of books. The end papers are really beautiful as well. Ooh, I want to see. Ooh, I'll have to go online and find one. All right, that is the last comment I see. We got through those comments pretty quickly. That's awesome. All right, so I don't even have the cat pulled up yet. We're going to do 45-minute sprints today and 15-minute chatty bits. That's what we're setting up. I need to share the screen. Share the screen, please. There we go. There's our little cat. It's gorgeous. I signed up for their quarterly horror box. Ooh. So is that one's not a horror, is it then? Right? Or is it? Maybe? I don't know. Let me know. But I am going to star that comment so we know where we left off. And we're going to go into the first sprint. What is this? The cat needs to sit down or it's not going to end. Which cat? Which kitty cat? I don't know. Yes. Well. I do have, I won't have a cat with me today because I usually have one that sits back here, but he's outside with his sister. So I'm probably going to bring him in because they do like to sit out there, but it's very hot today. Like we're already in the 90s and it's only 11:23. So it feels like temperature's probably over 100, but this looks like it might be cold. Mm-hmm. Yep, we're going to heat that up. All right, so I started the comment. Let's go into our first sprint, and I will see everyone back in 45 minutes. Happy reading or productivity. All right. How did everybody do on that first sprint? I made it to page 120, possibly 121. I gotta find my spot in the book because that cat caught me off guard a little bit. And I was joined by my other cat, Ralphie. So, Isis was here too, but she left. So I've had both cats. What did I do that sprint? I folded a load of laundry. I got my coffee mug. So I swapped out the coffee cup for this. And then I read probably about 30 pages of A Good Running Away. Oh, and I found the books that Vanessa was talking about. So Vanessa finished this one. This is the last Dragon King. And then the Fallen Academy Year 1. So I look forward to reading both of these at some point, but today is not that day. Today we are focusing on A Good Running Away by Kevin Petway. Very interesting story and adventure going on. So let's see what everyone got up to. I think we had a couple people coming in. We had a Sam come in. Morning. How are we doing today? What are we reading or working on? We also had Anna. Morning, everyone. I'll be trying to find a place for some stuff to assemble for my new desk. I hope that the move went smoothly and that you are getting settled in nicely. I know that can all, like, anytime I've ever moved, it's always like you gotta box things up and then unbox things and then trying to find that magical spot of where everything's gonna work in the new place is like mind-boggling. I always go, I want it here, but then I change it and I want it here, and then I end up like doing a combination. It depends on what it is. But I hope you're getting a lot done. Christina is here. Good morning, Alicia. Good morning. Good morning. Here is your morning, or I guess now afternoon PSA. Remember to hydrate, feed thyself, check the laundry, take meds, stretch, and show some love to the like button. Also, make sure you sub and ring the bell so you hopefully get notified. Yes, please, and thank you. We are well on our way. My last check, I think I was at 408 subscribers. And our next goal is to try and reach 500. Let me see. I'm trying to find my dashboard says 409. So what is that? I need 91 to reach 500. That would be awesome. So yes, please make sure that you are subscribed and hit the bell notification so you hopefully get notified of new content. I did some editing yesterday, so there's one video I uploaded yesterday, and then there should be new videos that are going to be uploaded later today for this week. So be on the lookout for those. Good morning. Double and Jen is here. Let us know what you're reading or working on today. Nadim says, finished a cup of coffee and started reading Empire of Storms by Sarah J. Maas. 80% into the book. You are moving right along with those books. Is that the last one, or is there one more after that? I don't remember. Let me know. Hopefully you are enjoying them. Sam says, I got to page 129 in Cunning Folk and worked on a Shaw. Nice. Hopefully you're enjoying the book. Swank says, Christina. Swank says, Anna. Anne says, I have 37 pages left in What Kingdom by Fine Grabble. Is that how we pronounce that? Nicole at Noteworthy Fiction recommended this book. 5 stars. Nice. Sounds like you're enjoying it. excuse me. Anna says, hello, Swank. How's everything? Christina says, hi to Jen. Love the new pic. Hi, Swank. Hi, Anna, Anne, and Nadim. Hi to Sam. Hi, Kat. Hello, Christina from Nadim. Hello, Ren and Ashley from Christina. Hi, Kim. All the hellos. Hi, Vanessa. And that is the end of the comments. I think we're gonna go and back into our next sprint, so we can stay on task. We still have a lot of break left, but if you guys are up for it, we will go into the next sprint. She said hi, Vanessa. Sam says hi, Christina. Kat says hey, Christina. Anne says hi to Christina. All the hellos. We love it. We love saying hello to everyone when we're here. Is it raining? No, it is not raining. It kind of sounded like it was raining for a second there. But I don't think it is. Anne says hi to Kat. Kat says, I was working on social media stuff for Halloween-a-thon announcement premiering today. Let us know. Also, you can post the link if it's going live while it's here, because you do have a wrench. Hi, Anne from Kat. All of the hellos. We love it. All right, let's pull up the cat. See, we still have like 7 minutes. But I think we're going to go ahead into the next sprint. Let me start that so I don't forget. And I never put my banner up. So let's do our welcome banner for anybody else who comes in. Excuse me. And I will see everyone back in 45 minutes. Happy sprinting. All right. How did everyone do on that sprint? Ralphie doesn't know if he wants to stay or go or sit on my lap. He's all over the place today. I don't know what he's doing. I got to chapter 30, page 165 in my book. So a little more than halfway, I guess, because there's only 281. So we're making great progress on that. I did check on those, and I think the husband is outside washing his truck while the kiddos are doing their hour of tablet time. And yeah, I think we'll have another load of laundry to fold soon. So I'll do that in the next sprint. Excuse me. Let's see where we left off in the comments, and we'll see what everyone got up to. The last comment we had was Kat was saying hi to Anne. And then Anne said to Kat, we are all blessed that Aaron became a fish storm. Yes, we did have a hurricane forming, and she formed very quickly off of the coast. Yeah, and I was like, yeah, we don't need a Cat 5. Because that storm literally went from a Cat 1 to a Cat 5 within, like, hours, it seemed. Yeah, as Kat says to Anne, 100%. It went from Cat 1 to Cat 5 within 24 hours. Was it really that quickly? I mean, I know, like, it went quickly, but I feel like it may have taken a day or two. But she did form rather. I'm just glad that she veered off and didn't come our way, because it's too early in this season for that. Though they say September is going to be the, like, month to watch, because that's usually the worst storm month. So cross fingers that we don't have too much. That storm would have been absolutely devastating if it hit the United States. Agreed. And some people here in Florida are still trying to pick up and put the pieces back together from Helene and Milton. So we don't need any more storms. Kim says, just missed the chatty bit, but I finished. Do you know what your rating is? This is in terms of, she was reading The Serpent's Bride. Did you like it? Let us know. My book changed out some laundry and did the dishes. Very productive. Kat is asking Kim, did you sell the house? Because Kim is in the process of looking to sell and move. Kat says, anyone looking for something fun to do during the spooky season, check out Halloween-a-thon. There is the link for that. Definitely check that out. It looks like the announcement video premieres today at 2 p.m. Central Time, which is 3 p.m. my time. I will definitely go and watch. Yay for finishing Kim. Good morning, Elena. How are you? What are you reading and working on? Elena says she's good. Sam says, I got to page 136. Start Disney High next sprint. What is this? Is this a book? I have not heard of this. So, Disney High. Is this the untold story of the rise and fall of Disney Channel's tween empire, Disney High? Is that the one? Oh, that looks interesting. Let me know if that's the one, and let me know how you like it when you're done. That does sound interesting. There is also another book that came out. I think it's called Disney Adult, something like that. It's a blue cover. It just got released. I want to read that one. I put it on hold at my library. Basically, I think it's going to be like a nonfiction about like people who, like Disney and like dress up and all that stuff. Nothing wrong with it, I say. Elena says, I'm reading Beyond Summerland by Jenny LaCote. I have not heard of that one. Hopefully, you are enjoying it. Elena says, good morning to Kim. Vanessa says, I went downstairs to eat lunch, then cleaned the counters and did dishes. Started listening to Dream Girl Drama by Tessa Bailey. Is that a red cover? I feel like I've seen that one. But that's like, it's not the first book in a series, right? Let me know how you're liking it. I do have a couple of Tessa Bailey's I need to finish reading. Because I started doing like author challenges, and Tessa Bailey was my last one. And I have not finished all of my Tessa Baileys. So I need to get back on that so I can choose the next author for the author challenge. Vanessa says, got 21% into it. Nice. Elena is also sprinting on their channel. Watched Britta's video instead of reading. Nothing wrong with that. Still productive. Ren said, made it to 30% of the Library of Hellbore. Am I confused? Absolutely. Oh, is it not? Let's see. What's it called? The Library of Hellbore? It would help if I could. Is it not the first in a series? Let's see. It's a deeply dark academia. It doesn't say. A deeply dark academia novel, perfect for fans of A Deadly Education and the Atlas Six, who are hungry for something a little more diabolical. Interesting. Let me see if I go to... It doesn't say. It doesn't say if it's like going to be in a series or not. Oh. What part is confusing? Is it like characters or what's happening? Let us know. Yeah, Cat 5 are not fun. I still have PTSD from Michael. Yeah, that was a bad one. I don't blame you. Nadim says, read 31 pages. Nice. Very productive. August 29th is a bad word in Louisiana. Why? Was that when one of the storms came through? Is that kind of like a we don't talk about August 29th? Like we don't talk about Bruno? Is that what's going on? I still need to watch that movie. Ren says hey to Christina. We did not. We took it off the market. No moving for now. So are you still... So now do you have to like unpack everything that you've packed, or are you just keeping it as is? Sam says, yes, that's the book. Okay. Let me know what you're thinking about it, if you like it or not. Kim says, working on budget and setting up Patreon sprints. Nice, nice. I'm not sure if it will be a series as of right now. It's a standalone. Ren, I definitely see the deadly education elements, but the world is fleshed out well, and at least it's not being explained to us well enough. Extreme things are happening, but we don't know why. Oh. Is it gonna be one of those where, like, you don't know until the end, and then that's when they explain everything that happened? That's what it sounds like it's gonna do. Kind of like the movie Clue, if you think about it. Like, things happened, and then they go back and they explain all of the things. Kat says Katrina and Ida hit on August 29th. Oh, yeah. So that's a we don't talk about August 29th. Ooh. I remember Ida. It seems like here in Florida, we got hit with all of the ice storms because my son was born during Hurricane Irma. Then we had Ian, and then we had Ida, and then this last one was an M, which was Milton. They're crazy, these storms. Ren, like the staff eat students. Oh, what? That's in the book? Oh, my. Interesting. Did I really get eaten, or... That's interesting. Kim says a little of both. We are going to unpack slash declutter at least one of the storage units since we have two. Oh, wow. Kind of condense and, like you said, declutter. That might be good. But I hate that you guys had to, like, pack stuff up, which I get because, like, you would have packed stuff up, and if you moved, you would have moved. But now that you're, like, not moving, now you have all this stuff packed up that you have to pack up or unpack. And then if you ever decide to move again, then you're going to have to pack all that stuff up. Make sure you save the boxes, like flatten them and put them somewhere safe. That way you can just pack everything up. I don't know what my hair's doing. I was going to leave it down, but I don't think I can. I don't know what it's doing. But I hate that you guys had to, like, unpack and pack. Good luck, I say. Good luck. Ren, yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be like that. Everything explained at the end. Cross fingers. I hope it ends well. The current rating on Goodreads is 3.44 stars, so that's making me a little nervous. Oh, yeah. I could see that. Like eaten, which is insane. Oh. Is this kind of like a survival of the fittest? You get eaten and or you, like, I guess you don't get eaten, or you do get eaten and you have to make it to the end? That's insane. Let me go back to the book's synopsis. The synopsis for the library at Hellbore says the Hellbore Technical Institute for the Gifted is the premier academy for the dangerously the Antichrist and Ragnaroks, the world eaters and apocalypse makers. Hellbore promises redemption, exception, and a normal life after graduation. At least that's what Elisa Lee is told when she's kidnapped and forcefully enrolled. Oh, so she don't even want to be there. But there's more to Hellbore than meets the eye. On graduation day, the faculty go on a ravenous rampage, feasting on Elisa's class. The only Elisa and a group of her classmates escape the carnage. Trapped in the school's library, they must offer a human sacrifice every night, or else the faculty will break down the door and kill everyone. Can they band together and survive, or will the faculty eat its fill? It's almost wow. Okay, so it's almost like you have to go through this school. A human sacrifice every night, or else the faculty will break down the door. It's almost like an escape room, A Deadly Education, and the Atlas Six. Neither one of those books I have read, so hopefully they're good, but that sounds too much. Sounds interesting, though. I'll see if my library has it. Kim says, "It is what it is. Really, I just want to go get my fall clothes and my books." Do it. We're almost there. End of September is fall. Anne says, "I remember Hurricane Hugo in southeast North Carolina. We were told it was supposed to hit 200 miles further south, but it came right on top of us. We lived on the beach and we were stranded for 2 weeks with no power or water." Oh no, that's no fun at all. Ren says, "Yeah, sort of. So far, everyone in the story is kind of evil. The students are basically murderers or some type of monster or demon, and I think the staff are all monsters." That, yeah, that's basically what it sounds like. So, do they have classes at all, or is it just kind of like a they have to escape in order to live a normal life? That's kind of what it sounds like. It kind of sounds like they're some sort of like monster or demon, like you said. The staff are all monsters that wreak havoc, apocalypse style. And if they can escape, then I guess they can live a normal life. Like they have to defeat the staff. That's strange, but intriguing at the same time. So far, I think we met the Antichrist character, and he seems the most relaxed out of everyone. If my assumptions are correct, what everyone actually is has not been stated yet. Interesting. You'll have to keep us posted on how this story goes. I'm intrigued. I'm gonna add it to my see if my library has it. Anne says we saw National Guard troops with guns walking around. Ooh, state of emergency for sure. Ooh. I imagine they had to come in so that they could do their like cleanup efforts and make sure everybody was okay and rescue people who needed to be rescued. Okay. I think that is the bottom of the comments. Do we want to switch it to 30 minutes or stay at 45? First one to comment, we'll go with. I'm going to go ahead and change the banner to our final sprint. And then we will get started. Kim says 45. All right. So I will keep the cat the same. And I will see everyone back in 45 minutes. Let me pull up the cat. And I will see everyone back here. Happy sprinting. Make it count. Hello, hello. How did everyone do on that final sprint? I was attempting to do a laundry fold and it's still damp. So that will have to go back through the dryer. I checked on hubby because he's doing yard work and it sounds like thunder is rolling in a little sooner than anticipated. It said it was going to rain around 5 today, but it might be coming in sooner. Also, I have been reading this. I am on page 198. I would have finished had I had like another minute or two, but that's okay. I know where I'm at, and I will probably finish this today. So I'm liking it. I like it. I want to see where it goes. So this is what I have been reading. Let's find out what everyone has been up to, and then we'll go from there. We'll skedaddle and we'll see about putting in some links to other um, uh, people who are sprinting. I don't know why my brain just it like stopped. It stopped working. I was trying to figure out what I was gonna say. I had asked before we went to the last sprint about 30 or 45, and Kim said 45. So we did that. And then we also had Ren agree with 45, so we did 45. Anne said we lived on the 5th floor of a condo and had to use the stairs. This was her talking about one of the storms that had come through her area. And so they were kind of stranded and had National Guard troops walking around. I would not want to be stranded on the 5th floor of a condo through a storm. No, thank you. And that was me doing the oh man, like I couldn't imagine. Imagine the stairs in 90 plus degree heat and humidity and no way to take a shower. Ugh. I could not imagine. Like that sounds rough. Like I would not be a happy camper. I imagine you weren't. I have always wondered why the worst storms happen at night and in pitch black. Yes. Those are the ones that I get scared of because it's dark and you can't see anything and you never know what's going to happen. So definitely, yeah, I don't like those storms. We had Andy come in and say hello, hello, hello. Kat says hi to Andy. Christina says hi to Andy. Christina, we are watching Stranger Things with Dee Dee. May miss a chatty bit. Uh-oh. Well, hopefully you're enjoying Stranger Things. I have not. I take that back. I can't say that I haven't watched one. I was going to say I haven't. But I've seen the very first episode of season 1, and I was so, like, confused and just, like, what did I watch that I did not continue. I was like, I don't know if I want to continue. So I have not. So yeah, that's my whole experience with Stranger Things. One episode. Christina says, "Oh, wait, this is the last one? That was fast." Yeah, and I've done 45 minutes for all of them. It seems like they have gone by rather quickly. A book nook, hello. Reading Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. Let us know how you are liking that. Hi, Bella from Christina. Anne says to Christina, are there any sprints on another channel? I'm sure there is. There always is a lot on Sundays. But we will put in some links if we haven't already. Wrong password? I don't think so. Try again. So we'll find some sprints to post before we leave. Christina said yes, and she did. She posted Steph's over at Coffee Over Apples. She is sprinting. There's the link for that. And Anna is sprinting for ARC August, so there's the link for that. Thank you, Christina. She also posted the link for the sprinting spreadsheet. So if you ever need sprints, make sure you have a copy of this saved somewhere, and you can always look up. It's constantly updated, and you will be able to see who is sprinting and when for your time zone. Christina said there are a couple about to start in 5-ish minutes. There you go. Kelly is here. Happy time zone, my friends. Hello, Kelly. How are you? How is your weekend going? Kat says hey to Kelly. Christina says hey, Kelly. Thanks for hosting today, Alicia. You're so welcome. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me today. Have a fabulous day, everyone. Kat says, I have just been doing some to-do list items. That is next after sprints because my kitchen is a hot mess. I have to take over for laundry because hubby is outside. So laundry, dishes, cleaning up the kitchen, and prepping for the week because now the kids are back in school. So I have to plan my weeks accordingly. Like, when do I do errands? What needs to be done? And we're going into their second week of school. I do have a meeting at the school for Lorelai and the gifted program. So we're going to go through that. So all of the things are happening. Anne says they have been saying storms for 2 days and nothing yet. Well, cross fingers that it stays away a little longer. We have been getting rain every day at about 5 p.m. I remember a time when I was younger. It used to rain every day at like 3:30 for like 15 to 30 minutes, and then it would go back to sunshiny days. Now it's at like 5 p.m., 5:30, and it rains practically almost all night. Yesterday it rained maybe for about 2 hours, and then that was that. So it's starting to vary, but it still starts in like the afternoon. I kid you not, we did some pool time yesterday with the kids. We played in the pool, and then Daddy made cheeseburgers on the grill for dinner. And as soon as he turned the grill off and brought the cheeseburgers inside, it started to rain. And I was like, close call. And it had thunder and everything. So we don't like. Swank says, during the sprints, I got caught up on magazine subscriptions and read Puzzles and Premieres at 74%. Nice. I've never heard of that one. Let us know if it's good and you're liking it. Ren said, made it to 47% and can confirm that human flesh is a delicacy for some in this world. Oh, no thank you. But you're almost to the halfway point. That I don't know how I feel about that book, really. Like I said, I'll see if my library has a copy of it and read it. And I'm wondering if I'll have the same, be making the same faces when I read it. Kim did a little more budgeting and now going to find some lunch. That is also on my agenda. I think we have some leftover pizza. Hopefully you got all of your budgeting done and you enjoy your lunch. We watched the first episode yesterday with Dee Dee, and it was our first time too. Is it weird? Was it weird for you guys, or are you intrigued? Let me know. I was so confused in the first episode. Like, I know there's a lot more to it, but just watching the first episode, I didn't know what to think because those shows are like what, 45 minutes to an hour, but at the same time, I'm just going, what did I watch? Like, what happened? I don't know. So hopefully you guys continue and enjoy it. I may try to watch it again, but there are other things that are on a higher priority right now, so I don't know when I'll get to it. So we'll see. Kim says, thank you for sprints. You're so welcome. Anne says, it's supposed to be 77 tomorrow. Sit outside if that happens. Ooh, that should be nice for you. Unfortunately, we are still in the low to mid 90s, but it feels like it's 100 degrees. The humidity is just not, it's not friendly. Swank says, thank you for the sprints. You're so welcome. Christina does, here's our reminder. Remember to hydrate, feed thyself, check the laundry, take meds, stretch, and show some love to the like button. Also, make sure you sub and ring the bell so you hopefully get notified. Yes, please, and thank you. I believe I said we were at 91 subscribers away from 500. So make sure you ring the bell so that you can get future content. I did post a video yesterday and we'll be scheduling some more later today after my chores are done. So be on the lookout for those. Thank you, Christina, for the reminders. Ren says, thanks for sprints, Alicia. You're so welcome. Hopefully you finish and enjoy your book. Kat says, thanks for sprints, Alicia. Today's sprints flew. They did indeed. Have a terrific day and upcoming week, friends. You as well. I'll see you on Wednesday for sprints, yes? Hopefully. Weird and intrigued. Okay, yeah. It was definitely weird, in my opinion. I just wasn't intrigued enough to continue. Like I said, I might watch it again. I just ordered Popeyes. No time to cook or do dishes, so takeout it is. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, and Kelly, I know I'll see you tomorrow for writing sprints, but my book came in, so I will add that. It's not as big as I thought it was going to be, but I will be reading this week. So I just wanted to let you know that it came in. I'm excited. Anne says, if I walk to the store for ice cream, I guarantee it will storm. Oh, no. Yum. I know. I kind of want ice cream, too. I do have some in the freezer. I know we have chocolate fudge brownie. We have like a soft serve type. I think it's like chocolate and vanilla swirl. And then we also have I think it's like Oreo brand cookies and cream. So I might have to have some. Swank says it's going to be 100 degrees tomorrow in Texas. Ooh, make sure you stay hydrated and stay cool. Yes, says Kelly. I'm so excited to read it. It's not long, but it is dense in the best way for a writer. I'm looking forward to it. Anything that can help me learn the craft. I do have a couple of other books that I've been meaning to read, so I'll probably read those, but you recommended that one, so I'm going to read that one first. But that is all that we have in the way of comments from what I can see. I thank you all for being here and hanging out with me today. I hope that you were able to get a lot either read or productivity worked on. And now it is my time to go work on my productivity, all of the things. And I will see you all in other sprints. Again, thank you for coming and hanging out. And I will see you guys in